Getting people to make money isn't the hard part. Make it invested is pivotal to a sustainable millionaire. Make it, and then getting people to break that debt pattern, where they think they have to live debt free. And that's just not the truth. So I think,
Laurel, you're the New York Times bestseller of many books, and your whole brand is about teaching people to make millions in your simplest form. Okay, assuming we're starting from scratch, what would you say is the secret formula for making millions?
well, first of all, it's making it, right? So you can have a job, but for the most part, most people have a fixed income job. So even big job people, tend to save their way to success, right? So there are some people, but it's a 20-year plan. So next to your job, you have to have an entrepreneurial venture inside of a company. You have to be a formal corporation, so you get legal deductions. So that's some of the biggest stuff like that you have to get started with. Then the next one, which is critical, is spending your new money to invest. And just nobody talks about that, is make it invested, make it invested. That's the pattern. Versus make it pay off debt. And that pattern has got to be broke, because you're going to use debt your whole life, good debt. Like I'm going to teach you, as millionaires, people use OPM, other people's money, other people's credit. There are so many sophisticated debt structures in the world that most people have no idea. I mean, the banks an arbitrage on debt and on deposits, and people don't even know that. So we're not going to do the sophisticated stuff. I'm just doing what's the simplest. Make it invested, make money, invest money. It's got to be a pattern. For every $1,000 you make, how much are you putting away? And then what are you going to invest in? And that's probably where I spend the most time. Like getting people to make money isn't the hard part. Really getting people to make an investment decision, because there is no education about that. The only education about investing is, well, here's the education. Go put your money into a financial institute. I call it park and pray. Park your money with somebody that has, a 2-week license and or maybe a couple month license, and pray to God they do something with it. That's how most people invest. They just park and pray with a financial institute and hope that it works out. And then some people can go to real estate courses, and I teach a lot of real estate because I'm a real estate millionaire. So outside of that, though, Tony, teaching people how to evaluate a deal, like right now, it's the richest time we've ever had, at least in the history of my life, because the whole world is on sale. The whole world needs financial help, because these businesses that have had, the amount of restrictions and shutdowns, they need capital, they need partnerships, they need, knowledge, they need brains. So you look around, like my office right now is across from like the strip mall over here, and every day I just see, closure. So if I'm looking out there, I'm just looking at this poor little strip mall going south. Now, it's too close to a really public road, so I doubt it would become an assisted living facility, but I can tell you that strip mall in a different location, a lot of them are going to get converted to assisted living. And I'm pushing it. I'm telling a lot of my clients to go find those kind of deals. So helping people learn to invest, be a shark, right? Shark Tank's an entertainment show. It is not an educational show. So let's be honest, TV is entertainment. It is not education. It's not where you should do due diligence. You could get inspired by the Shark Tank show, but then you come to people like me who actually do the work with you and show you how to go, roll up your sleeves and do it. And so make it invested is pivotal to a sustainable millionaire. Make it, and then getting people to break that debt pattern, where they think they have to live debt free. And that's just not the truth. So I think there's some patterns and inherited behaviors that have to get broke up. But once they're broke, Tony, it's the simplest thing is as you make it invested. And at least, 10% per year. The S&P is doing what, 12, 15? You got to be sleeping to not make 10. So teaching people that is what's kept me in, it's sustainable for a long time, is helping people learn that, make it, keep it, and make it invested.